confused, everyone?
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this first one. This first one was dropped by Vash. I 100% know why it is. I again, every time he drops me one, I know why he's dropping it. So this is for the Knuckles series that's coming to Paramount Plus. I did watch the trailer. I wasn't super impressed, but listen, man. Listen, it's fine. It's okay, man. I wasn't super impressed by it, but we'll still take a look at it, and maybe you guys will be feeling really something about it. But yeah, I'll point out something at some point here in the trailer, and I don't know. Let's take a look.
You're an alien. You're super powerful. You recently saved the world with your friends. What do you like to do for fun?
Vengeance.
I was thinking more like reading or yoga.
Hey, buddy. Isn't it great to finally relax?
I am an Echidna warrior. I only remain on Earth because I made a vow to you and the Fox. So I made myself at home.
Nope, we are not turning our living room into some kind of gladiator fighting pit. What is Ozzy doing here?
He will be challenging his greatest enemy.
Is that our mailman?
This is not a place of battle, so I will begin my quest. Come, Wade.
Well, most people think I'm a joke.
I do not make jokes. I make warriors.
Let's go get him.
Knuckles. Without his little friends, he's vulnerable. He's the key to my newest creation.
You worked for Robotnik.
Bring me Knuckles.
Sorry, this lane is reserved.
You think you can take my power?
Do I look like I need your power?
What are you talking about? Of course we need his power. It's the whole reason we're here.
You're mine.
I made a promise to protect this planet. I am ready.
Oh, snap! Someone's about to get slapped.
I think today is gonna be a beautiful day.
Knuckles, help me! You gonna rescue him?
No, he must learn to rescue himself.
All right, so yeah, I was just checking that, and it is. Oh, really? So the specific reason that Vash likes to will ever drop me anything is because this is our man Kid Cudi, Scott Mescudi. He is from Cleveland, Ohio, and he is the inspiration for my Twitch name, of course. But you know, I feel like it's He's trying to get in there and do some things, and I don't know that his acting looks cringy, but it's also not great. But I mean, also the series does not look very good, so I don't know. I didn't see the second Sonic movie, so I feel like I have no idea. Oh, that dude. Who is that dude? Okay, should I be looking this dude up? I guess I probably should, huh? Yeah, I don't know this guy. But I know who he was in the trailer. I mean, I saw him in the trailer. In Hot Fuzz? Yeah, I see he was in Hot Fuzz. But yeah, okay, well, cool. I don't know. That's something. Yo, Ollie, what's happening? Get us a little shout out for Ollie. That's him. Yeah, welcome on in, Ollie. How you doing? So yeah, you know what? I don't know. Whatever. They're trying stuff with the Sonic stuff, which is whatever. I don't know. Idris Elba seems like a weird Knuckles to me anyway. You know, he's not the true Knuckles, if you ask me. You know.
Oh no.
Apparently Carrie Elways and Christopher Lloyd are also in it. No way. What? That is an amazing cast. Carrie Elways is awesome. He doesn't do enough right now anymore. Christopher Lloyd is I don't know. He's all over the place. He's gotten a little old now, and he just is. I think he's just ready to do whatever. Playing the Hound 2 in GOT. Nice. Hey, guess what? What's happening, Ollie? Okay. 7 away from 50. Hey, look at you. Okay, so these next couple are gonna be interesting. I'm trying something a little different where I mean not super different, but we'll be talking about different topics and stuff, and then I'll have a little bit of extra information I wrote off to the side for myself. So Sony president Hiroki Totoki. Oh my gosh, man, I feel so bad because everybody's names are like the most hard thing to ever pronounce. Says he wants to go aggressive in improvising margins by growing first party with multi-platform. I personally think that there's an opportunity out there for improvement of margin, so I'd like to go aggressive in the improvement of our margin performance. Okay. In the past, we wanted to populate consoles with first-party titles. Main purpose was to make the consoles popular. It is true, but there is a synergy to it. So if you have strong first-party content, not only with our consoles, but with our other platforms like computers, first parties can grow from the multi-platform. Yeah. So essentially, it sounds like everybody's trying to like figure out like what the landscape is going to look like if, you know, yeah, maybe you're making consoles and everything, you're doing all that stuff, but if you need to start to figure out what that whole thing looks like, growing and doing all those things, like if you got to start to push your games onto things that aren't, you know, just your console. And obviously PlayStation has started to do that with like some PC stuff, and you know, Nintendo's like the only one where like if you want a Nintendo game, like a Nintendo made game, it is on Nintendo and that is it. Xbox, obviously they push into PC and stuff, and now they're, spoiler alert for everybody, they're going to be pushing more into other consoles and stuff too. So everyone looking to expand, everyone but Nintendo. Nintendo does not give a shit. They are like, bro, you gonna buy our stuff? No, then you ain't gonna play no Zelda, you ain't gonna play no Mario, you know. And maybe they're like the only ones who could actually do that and get away with it. So thought that was pretty cool. So Amazon Prime is doing something else sleazy. They are dropping Dolby Vision and Atmos unless you pay extra. Amazon has confirmed it's not a mistake. Your Amazon Prime Video subscription no longer includes Dolby Vision HDR or Dolby Atmos surround sound. That's on top of the ads that Amazon injected into the service on January 29th. Now, when you pay $2.99 a month to remove all those ads, you can get Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos back as well. Yay! Look it. Amazon being Amazon. So I made a note here that Amazon Prime no longer includes Dolby Vision HDR, Dolby Atmos surround sound in its standard subscription. These features are now only available with the ad-free option, which costs an additional $2.99 per month. Sweet. Imagine not knowing and signing up for a year over the holidays. Bro, and that's what we were saying on Tuesday. Like, they've specifically been like, yeah, we're doing all this shit. And then they were like, don't tell nobody. They are super scummy. Cool. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, spoilers, it gets worse. So I thought that was pretty crazy. Like I said, we just talked about them, you know, kind of doing that whole thing with the ads and stuff. So yeah, not only do you have to pay to get rid of ads, you now have to pay to get features you once had to get them back, which is crazy. If your platform becomes or gets to a point where it's no longer sustainable to keep giving people the features that you've, you know, given them since the beginning, maybe there's a problem. But maybe there's a problem with your company, not necessarily with the service itself. Man, I can't believe it, but it's Amazon, and as we said on Tuesday, they do suck as a company, so sorry, I'm not gonna try to go through these super quick, but some of these I'm less interested in. I mean, what are we gonna do, dunk on Amazon for 20 minutes? No, I'm ready to move on. Okay, so Godzilla Minus One director teases a possible sequel. It's The Calm Before the Storm. I haven't gotten to see this movie, but I've heard nothing but fantastic things about this film. It's actually been really interesting because I really, really want to see it now because of how much I've heard good things about it. Ugh. It's also real warm here. Minus One was so good. I heard it was really good. I need to turn my air down a little bit. There we go. I just was sitting here. I was like, God damn, it's kind of warm. I do have my vent closed though. So if you saw Godzilla Minus One on the big screen, chances are you're desperate for a sequel. Still prefer rubber suit Godzilla. Takashi Yamazuki. The Kaiju epic was a massive box office hit, managing to combine jaw-dropping city-smashing sequences with heartfelt character drama and resonant emotion. Not bad for a 70-year-old lizard, which that was the biggest thing I had kind of heard, was that the character stuff in this Godzilla movie was really good. Okay, so without going too much further into this, there is like some spoilers and stuff, which I'm not gonna really go into too much. But I did have some notes or whatever. That way, if you guys don't want to, you know, go into the spoilers or whatever. While not officially confirmed, the director expressed interest in exploring the future of the protagonists. He hints at a potential storm brewing in the sequel, possibly involving new kaiju threats. The director also emphasized the importance of maintaining a balance between the spectacle of kaiju battles and the human drama. So I am interested. So not officially, you know, not officially confirmed or happening. But it sounds like the director is very much interested in making something, and if he can, it sounds like if he can find that balance or whatever, that is the way he will be doing it. You need to appreciate old movies more. Do I? What old movies do I need to appreciate? What about them do I need to appreciate? What is it that you're feeling, Ron? I'm just saying, man. Like I feel like I feel like that's such a sentiment about that people have is like, well, you should appreciate this. Like, I'm not a cinephile. Like, I mean, I watch movies that I like to watch, man. I don't know, like, I'm not trying to find I'm not like trying to watch like Citizen Kane and be like, guys, it's the best movie that was ever made. Like, I don't give a shit. It might be really good. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna ever watch it. Ron's version of old gen Monster Hunter Copium incoming. You know, like underwater combat, right? God, bro, that shit it gets me so much, Cyclo. I don't remember the underwater combat, but I'm pretty sure that I did some and it was bad. And I don't completely understand how people will think it was good. Citizen Kane is really good. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying like, but people were like, oh, you're not allowed to like movies if you didn't see Citizen Kane. And I'm like, okay. Like, you feel like there's gotta be some other thing. Like, it can't just be like, I don't know. That kind of gatekeeping is whatever. It's the silliest shit. Yeah, the OG Godzilla is weird, man. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just weird, man. So again, you like what you like, but I'm always kind of like, I'm kind of just riffing off of what Ron said, and I know he's not actually gatekeeping, like, but I know people who do that stuff, and I was like, really? I can't just like movies. You know, like 70% of the lines in Casablanca, that shit holds up. Yeah, you're probably right about that. They really did be hitting those pretty hard. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one up. Cyclo brought this one, and you said you had some people you knew maybe that were saying they were able to confirm some of this. So PlayStation 6 rumors to become the most powerful console in the next generation as PlayStation 5 Pro dev kits get distributed. Some was confirmed, yes. Okay. So this is from IGN India, which is pretty interesting. I didn't ever expect it. PlayStation 5 is one of the most top-selling consoles, leading the charts in 2023 and proving its popularity and prowess in the current generation of gaming consoles. However, gamers are already anticipating the next phase, speculating about the arrival of the PlayStation 5 Pro and the next iteration, the PlayStation 6. Interestingly, new details about both consoles have surfaced online. So I know I saw a little bit in the Discord that seemed like title kind of felt the same way. At least I felt that it is a little bit early, but I know that these things kind of will like trickle out earlier than we even realize it. But I mean, listen, it still seems a little early, especially without we don't even have a PlayStation 5 Pro. I just don't think a Pro is really gonna do shit. So a video by popular YouTuber Red Gaming Tech reveals new details about these upcoming consoles. Regarding the PlayStation 6, reports indicate that the console is currently in development, with discussions underway with various studios. Under development doesn't mean shit. Development could take 3 or 4 years. So obviously, I expect that Sony pretty much puts a lot of their next consoles, into development pretty quickly after their last console that they just released. And this goes with anybody, everybody's kind of always working on their next thing as soon as the thing that they're working on is released. While specific details about the consoles, compute unit, and RAM remain unrevealed, of course, there are indications about their potential vendors. Several vendors are considered during discussion with NVIDIA, making significant progress before PlayStation ultimately opted for AMD, which is who they use right now. I don't think they use NVIDIA stuff. I thought they still stuck with AMD stuff right now. Factors such as financial consideration, backwards compatibility, and the presence of a custom solution team influenced this decision. So, I mean, again, I feel like this is just a pretty interesting like idea, but it's also just like, I don't know. I mean, like it kind of makes my thought of like, is this like really like, not necessarily is it news, because it is, but like, are people like shocked to hear about this? That's the typical progression of things, right? Yeah, I think like I don't know. Yeah, so they're talking about like a 2028 release date, which is like, yeah, that's like 4 years away still. Speculation around the PlayStation 5 Pro, with rumors indicating that the dev kits have been distributed to first party and third party studios. However, it is essential to approach these rumors with caution, as uncertainty and cancellations are common in the tech industry. Confirmation is awaited regarding both the PS5 Pro and the PlayStation 6. So I don't know. I agree. You know, that it's one of those things, like, I don't know. Yes, it's gonna be more powerful. I guess it's interesting to see like AMD kind of coming out on top with the like the components and stuff. Probably, I assume that's where they're gonna go. It makes sense, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I always like approach these things as like, just take everything with a grain of salt until Sony officially announces them, and when they're announced, you know, always take that with a grain of salt until they're released. Like, that's just kind of a good practice. But very cool though. I think it's I still think it's gonna be awesome. I'm always excited to see what they're gonna do new. I mean, the PS5 Slim is cool and was interesting. They did some different things, so I'm interested to see what they do. The next console will be the biggest leap ever. Yeah, everybody's making a lot of big claims right now. I get it though. So with this, let's go ahead and get into one that is pretty crazy. It's very big. I know Ron's gonna be here for it. He is just excited, like antsy pantsy, all those things. This is gonna be Ron. The Fantastic Four cast has been revealed. Yeah, that's right, guys. If you didn't know, you know, Marvel's gonna make a Fantastic Four film, and they have announced the cast, and it is just as bland and stupid as you thought it was gonna be. Fuck, man. I don't know. So Marvel has found its Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Musk-Barak, and Joseph Quinn. Listen, I like Pedro Pascal, but good lord. Can everything not be Pedro Pascal related right now? They also announced the release date is supposed to be July 25th, 2025. God, I think I'm more upset too because they had John Krasinski play him. Are there other actors? They had John Krasinski play Mr. Fantastic in the Doctor Strange movie, and he was great. Why not just stick with him? We in Pedro era. I don't wanna though. He should. I don't mind him being in stuff, but like, he should not be in everything. Yeah, Pedro and Tom Holland. Tom Holland is a little bit. I feel like Pedro Pascal is in fucking everything right now. I feel like Tom Holland a little less so. And Ron thinks that Timothy Chalamet is in everything too. I think it's you must choose between Pedro or Chris Pratt, and they already had Chris Pratt as Star-Lord. You don't think they should they should have just been like, listen, Chris Pratt is coming back, and they're like, oh my god, Star-Lord's coming back, yay, and they're like, nope, as Mr. Fantastic. They're like, wait, what? Hold on. Oh shit, that'd been funny. Oh my god, I don't, like I said, I don't hate Pedro Pascal or anything. I think he's great, but good lord. What's his name was Captain America and the Human Torch. Yeah, but he was the Human Torch in the Fantastic Four when it was when the Fantastic Four was owned by somebody else. I think that was Sony or Fox who owned them. And then he was Captain America in Marvel's Disney Marvel stuff. They don't know when to stop. Chris Evans is great though. Chris Evans as Captain America was really good. I don't know. Like I said, I felt like I just wanted it to be essentially anybody but Pedro Pascal, but 100% I wanted it to just be John Krasinski. And maybe it was maybe it was Krasinski turning down the role. I don't know. You know, I guess I shouldn't point the blame too much, but all right, so I mean, listen, big news. They showed like a picture and stuff of like everybody in like their costumes for like Valentine's Day or something. I don't know, like it's fine. The picture very much gives me like Fallout vibes, which is kind of funny. And then people were taking like the magazine, the things reading, and like some stuff like as like indications of when the movie's gonna take place. People were thinking it's like in the 70s or something. I don't know, whatever. But then people were talking about this little robot dude being a character, and I was like, listen, I'm here for that. So we'll see. I don't know. God, maybe I'll change my mind whenever they show some stuff off, or I won't. I don't know. All right, this next one, everything is very game heavy. Poor John, maybe. Exactly. Everything is very like Sony and Microsoft and everything heavy this week, or at least today. So Sony has stated that they will not release any new major titles, or any new major existing PlayStation franchise titles before April 2025. Sony Interactive Entertainment boss stated in a financial call that major titles like God of War Ragnarok and Marvel's Spider-Man 2 won't be released during the next financial year. So he's using those two as ideas of like the kind of games that we will not be getting until 2025. This decision suggests a gap in the PlayStation 5's lineup for big first-party games, although Sony will release new titles from new franchises and continue to release remakes of previous big franchise titles. It was Sony News or Bandai Namco blowing their earnings report or companies laying off people, so I chose Sony. Yeah, but don't worry, we're still definitely talking about Embracer. Those motherfuckers. We were just drip feeding news this week. Yeah, because they knew nothing else was happening. They were like, just drop a little bit after that. So yeah, I just thought this was kind of interesting that they essentially decided that they're not going to be showing off like shit. Also losing 25% of their staff, so there's that. Yeah, I saw that, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to talk about this. We're already going to talk about Embracer here in a minute. I just don't want to talk about it, man. It makes me so mad. Can we just get to the couple of good things that are coming up? Like, I got a couple of good, like, interesting things to look at today. Like, I got some actual, like, there's some other videos to watch, some things, you know. Embracer has Coffee Stain. Oh, do they really? I didn't know that, actually. Yeah, so they have Valheim and they have Satisfactory then. And I really like Satisfactory still, man. Satisfactory still fucking slaps. I'm telling you right now, guys. But goddamn. And Deep Rock. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't remember who Coffee Stain all has, but Coffee Stain is great. I feel like they're one of those ones that's just a really good studio. So yeah, I guess my point being that we're gonna have this big gap this year of no like huge games coming out until next year, and then we're potentially gonna have 3 years of big games, and then we're getting PlayStation 6. They know where the fun is. Yeah, they get it. And with a name like Coffee Stain, like that's a banging name. That's a great name. So I mean, I can't even be mad about it. All right, guys, I wanted to bring this one up because it hits me right in the. Oh God, it hits me right where I grew up. And yeah, Coffee Stain, Devolver, on a Piranha. Yeah, those are the right ones, man. Each one of those is really solid when it comes to games. Y'all remember Biker Mice from Mars? Because it took me a minute when I saw this and I was like, I remember it, but like I had a couple of hits of pure nostalgia when I saw this, because I have not looked at Biker Mice from Mars in a long time. As if you needed more proof that the 90s are back in vogue, the Biker Mice from Mars are making their comeback in 2024. Not only that, they are returning as part of an entire shared universe of classic animated series, dubbed the what was this? The Nacelle-verse? I don't know this one, I don't think. Oh, just you wait. This new line includes properties like RoboForce, Sectors, the Great Garlo, and Power Lords. The Nacelle-verse saga is being told in both comic books and animated series format, beginning with the release of a one-shot comic called the Nacelle-verse number 0, which is pretty common for comic books. Number 0 will pave the way for 4 limited series debuting over the next year, along with animated series adaptation for RoboForce Biker Mice from Mars. Additionally, new toys, including updated Biker Mice from Mars figures, will be available. The trailer offers a closer look at both of the comics and animated series. The Nacelle-verse number 0 is set to be released on March 20th. Never heard of it. Okay, hold on, guys. Wait. Let's take a look at these pictures. So this is the Nacelle-verse, whatever, but this is the biker. This is some of the Biker Mice. I just remember. Look at. Do you guys don't remember this guy? He was the bad guy. But I remember I had an action figure of this guy, and his face popped off. So I think he's got something underneath his face. You guys don't remember Biker Mice? You guys got to be kidding me. Look at how sick this dude is. I don't remember his name. But they were Biker Mice, and they had like antennas. Is this a Battletoad? Stop, guys. Are you guys kidding me? You guys really don't remember Do you guys don't remember this? I almost said Battletoads. I have Biker Mice action figures. Yes, exactly. Yes. Thank God somebody's got my back, Cherry. The mice with antennas. Yeah, because they were from Mars, bro. Street Sharks? Exactly. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, title. Street Sharks was the other one. I had a Street Shark action figure as well. But I'm pretty sure I had this guy as an action figure. Probably still in my parents' footbikes. I know Street Sharks, but you don't know Biker Mice from Mars, bro. This is making me irrationally upset. I thought for sure there'd be a handful of people who were like, "No, I get it. Yeah, look at these dudes. They straight from Mars. They mice. They're bikers, and they're from Mars." Was it a show or a comic only? It was a show with action figures. What do you mean? My God, bro. I didn't read comics when I was in the 90s. God damn it. Never saw this one. God damn it. I'm not bringing you guys any more of my childhood. I'm not bringing you guys any more. I can't. Me and Cherry are apparently the only people who had a real childhood growing up, apparently. I want to look it up now. Yeah, you should actually. I don't remember it being good or anything. Title. I'm just saying it was pretty goofy. It was pretty goofy. But did you see how sick that biker mice I showed you? That the tan one was, bro. Hold on. Let me just go back in here again. Bro's got like an earring and everything. Look how fucking cool this guy looks. Tell me he doesn't look cool. I was like, damn, that's the kind of biker mice I want to be when I grow up. Damn. They're mice. They're bikers. They're from Mars. Plenty. I need your... Do you remember Biker Mice from Mars? Street Sharks wasn't good either, except for the Vin Diesel commercial. I don't remember the Vin Diesel commercial of Street Sharks. Who? Damn it! The Biker Mice from Mars. You don't remember them? This guy. Damn it. I know, but I feel like if you would have saw him on screen and you would have understood what he was. I'll find the commercial and put it in Discord. Thank you. Also, I saw you cross. I just haven't gotten to it. You're dropping a whole lot of things while I'm having a moment here about Biker Mice from Mars. Man, I thought for sure somebody would know Biker Mice from Mars. I mean, I guess me and Cherry do. I don't want to discount Cherry, of course. I'm sorry. That's not my point. I just felt like the chat was gonna light up with people being like, "Oh my God," and then they're not like that, and I'm like, "Oh my God." Damn it. But yeah, welcome on in, Plenty. How was RoboCop yesterday? I was watching I was getting to lurk a little bit while Vash was streaming. I got to see RoboCop without his helmet, which is always super creepy. But it was awesome. It looks so good. Was it an animation? Yeah, it was a show, and they're doing a revival with a comic book. So, all right, guys, let's move on. I'm done talking to you guys about this because I can't have my heart broken anymore. Embracer says it's looking out for shareholders after cutting almost 1,400 jobs. Here, is this what you guys want? You don't want to talk about my fucking sick childhood with Biker Mice from Mars. You also want to talk about people getting their jobs cut. I can't change my childhood. Yeah, you can. I don't know how, but you can. If you was really my friend, you'd figure it out. I'm just kidding. That seemed way too intense. I'm sorry. I take it back, guys. Fuck. Slap. And I don't know if you slapping me or if you slapping your. I'm slapping you. I don't know which you going. Go back to the mice. I know, right? Y'all want me to go back to the mice after that? After seeing this Embracer shit. Thank you, Benign. I appreciate you. Benign, do you remember Michael Mice from Mars? Benign! Okay, thank you, Sammy. All right, guys. All right. Man screams about mice into the void. God, I
woke up in beast mode.
Man, I just wish. I got such a hit of nostalgia. And I was really hoping somebody else was gonna feel it. And like I said, Cross did, Cherry did. I'm glad for that, but I'm just so surprised. I don't have a clue, but Benign doesn't know. God damn it. Mice are so dear to him. I had no idea. Martian biker mice, so close to the man's heart they are. And tell us about them. All right, here I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you all about them. They're mice who like to get on motorcycles, and they're from Mars, man. There's more nostalgia coming up, at least. Yes, title. Yes, there is. What else do you know about them? Nothing. I don't know anything else about them, bro. I don't remember. I was so young. I just had their so that's all you got, all that yelling? Yeah, man. I thought somebody else would understand. I had the action figures, man. I remember playing with them. They were exciting. Yeah, I can't be upset about that nobody else knows. Come on, man. Fucking shareholders. That's what I'm saying. And fabricated all of the mice content. No, Benign. Don't make me get off the Benign name correction tour. I swear to God, Benign. Let's yell at shareholders. They're in on it. All right, so let's get shitty with Embracer. All right, guys, who's ready? Embracer has reaffirmed its unrelenting commitment to maximizing shareholder value after laying off almost 1,400 workers in 6 months. The company provided an update on its sweeping restructuring program in its fiscal report for the third quarter ending December 31st, 2023, and revealed it's laid off another 483 employees during the last quarter. These fuckers! They can't keep getting away with it. Sorry, I'm trying to bring a lot of anger into this, and I feel like I blew all my anger out on the biker mice from Mars things. But guys, who will think of the shareholders? No one. The shareholders. To hell with these money hoarders. That's right. These bitches. Okay. Think of the mice, damn it. I know. As no one. Can't they use the microtransaction money to pay their employees? I mean, maybe, man. I don't know how much microtransaction Embracer teams get, but that means the Swedish conglomerate has made precisely 1,387 layoffs throughout Q2, equating to 8% of its total headcount. This is crazy, though. Although the company said the restructuring program is making good progress, it feels it's unlikely to achieve its target of bringing net debt below SEK 8 billion by the end of the current fiscal year. To boost its chances of hitting that goal, Embracer intends to pursue certain divestment processes that could significantly reduce net debt. That means studio sales could be on the horizon, with Embracer claiming some negotiations are reaching mature stages. Why couldn't you have sold some of these fucking studios before just destroying their employees? You understand what I'm saying, though, about like, how can you not just, like, as soon as you like started to bring on all these ones, why are you not like, hey guys, we're not doing so good, if anybody would like to buy, you know, these places, like, because if you're Embracer, you've cut so many fucking jobs. I just feel like you gotta cut the fat to make the studios more appealing to, I guess, man. Oh my god, I didn't even realize, my mistake. That would be 1, even 2 less private jet rides. And could you believe if they don't have all those private jets, man? I'm disillusioned. I'm glad somebody is, man. So yeah, Embracer fucking sucks. The company acknowledges its challenges in meeting its debt restructuring targets. To address this, Embracer plans potential divestments to significantly reduce net debt, including some studios maybe on sale on the horizon. Embracer emphasizes its focus on maximizing shareholder value and hints at potential downsizing of studios before divestments are finalized. So potentially more layoffs. Cool. Let's just get the fuck up out of this. I don't want to talk about how much I hate Embracer so much. I get it. I mean, I get it. It's a business, but good Christ, and the yachts. The yachts makes bad calls and workers suffer. Yes, they purchased a ton of studios, and then they couldn't pay for those studios. So then they were like, well, we should just fire a whole bunch of people and see what happens. But did they sell the studios? That's what they're going to do at some point. They're going to sell the studios at some point, but they were decided that they were going to yeah, that they were going to lay off a whole bunch of employees before they sell them. Why not just sell them in the first place? If you cannot afford them, just sell them. And I know Tidal was saying like you have to, you know, they're trying to make the studios look more appealing, you know, for people to buy them, but good Christ. Oh, it's so fucked up. I know. I agree. That's why I'm more shocked that they're now saying that they would be willing to sell the companies. And why wouldn't you just be willing to sell them in the first place? Also, Too Mad died. Who is Too Mad? I'm pretty mad at this point, man. About the biker mice, and then about Embracer. But a lot about the biker mice still, though. I'm still kind of a little disappointed with y'all. All right, I'm just gonna say it. I love y'all, but guys, oh my god, with the mice again. Yeah, it's like a I don't even know what to say to y'all anymore. And wanted in as Embracers. There you go. Yep. Embracer is just an investment firm. They've never created anything themselves. They just saw money being made in gaming and wanted in. Of course they did. But yeah, for real, if you guys can't get into this, you know, I just don't know how to feel anymore, guys.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Goodness Christ, guys. You see what you've done to me. All right. Let's feel French and get ready for a revolution. I hope so. I really hope so. Excited for this one. So my title. Cheered you up. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Get some sleep. Cross, it was great to see you, buddy. Yeah, get some sleep. We are gonna go ahead and jump into this one. This is the official trailer for X-Men 97. This is the follow-up to the 90s X-Men series. This is gonna be being picked up by Marvel, and they are doing this. Viva la revolution! I want to show this to you guys because it's great. I don't know. Yeah, so let's take a look at the trailer for X-Men 97.
Watch the series finale of X-Men next Saturday morning. Check your local listings.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye. I am proud of you all, my X-Men.
Fate lies in our hands now. Now.
We have to stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
No matter how dark it is, we must believe in each other.
Wait for that music drop.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bob.
Just wait.
Keep buzzing in my ear.
Heads up!
To me, my X-Men. Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier. Everything he built now belongs to me.
Oh, that Wolverine Gambit combo, bro. Immediately, that's how I felt. I was like, oh yes. The music was instant nostalgia, bro. That's how I felt about the biker mice. Are these the biker mice? They were not. Cyclo, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I know this. I'm so glad. I'd have been so much more upset about this if you guys didn't, because this is actually very good. And that music drop is, it's so good. Nolan North. Who is Nolan North? Do you know which one? I didn't see his name in anything. Yeah, this looks great. I'm very, very happy how it looked. I was very worried when they mentioned that they were going to be doing something, and I was like, ooh. I'm very interested to see what they do here. Oh, here we go. Some good music for this. And yeah, they did not disappoint with that trailer. I am so ready. And yeah, so next month we're gonna go ahead and be getting X-Men 97. You know I'm gonna be all over. Isn't the laser guy Nolan North? I don't think it's Nolan North. I don't know who's playing him. I just figured if he was, they would have showed his name. I'll pull up the series. Ray Chase. It's Ray Chase. If you'd like to know, it's Ray Chase. You want me to say his name one more time so that you guys understand that it's Ray Chase? Almost sounded like Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer is getting a lot of voice work right now too, which is really cool. His
Thank you, Cody.
Yeah, his Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom is great. So yeah, I was super excited to show this to you guys. This was super cool. I am super hyped for it. Man, that audio drop is so good though. From here, let's go ahead and jump into this next one. This one is called Forever Skies. This just became a PlayStation 5 exclusive, right? Cyclo, this is that one you were talking about. This is the one that they just switched it over, like, or they just announced specifically today that it is. And you said PC as well, right? Hey, yeah, later, Cross. Have a good night, dude. Also PC. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I figured we would take a look at this and see what happened, or see what it's about. I guess I was gonna say see what happens, but I mean, I see what it's all about because I have no idea.
Emergency landing procedure completed. We arrived at the source of the signal. Symptoms of a virus activity detected.
It's a cool effect.
Printing completed.
Maximum flight speed increased. Unknown location reached. Maximum flight altitude increased. Caution, a storm is coming. Warning, entering into toxic zone. Look out.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. So the way that Psycho kind of was pitching this to me is very very much like Subnautica, and immediately as they're kind of showing everything, I'm like, oh yeah, this is exactly Subnautica. Man, this looks like No Man's Sky but cleaner. Yeah, very similar, but I think it actually looks way closer to Subnautica. The building the ship and then moving to like another area to get more stuff for your ship and stuff is super Subnautica. The HUD and stuff. Oh yeah, I mean, it looks really good. I love it all. Everything looks really nice, but it is very Subnautica like. but it looks great. I mean, I think it would be a very fun time. Subnautica had a pretty good story and everything. I think at least there's some fun to be had there, and maybe this will as well. But I think it's I think it could be just a lot of fun no matter what. So very cool. Yeah, this just became a PS5 exclusive as of today, plus PC and everything as well. But I think is what they said. But yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah, let's jump into this next one. This one was from Cyclo as well. This is Blasphemous 2 is getting a limited collector's edition May 29th, and you can pre-order right now. We kind of looking through, and I was only a little upset. I always want to see like a statue, like a figure, something. I feel like Blasphemous is so perfect for something like that. But they're getting a collector's edition box, steel book, video game, instruction manual, OST, game guide, Marsa del Martirio, some kind of metal coin. Oh, okay, I don't know what that one is. An art card set, certificate of authenticity, album of the illustrations, a thank you letter, and a collector's CD cover. Interesting. Very, very interesting. A bunch of just random kind of things that I think would be pretty cool. But I also, just like I said, I would have loved to have seen like a little bit of a statue or something you could display. I know you got the little coin or whatever, and the steel book and stuff, but there's something very good about a little figure or something you could put up. But yeah, if this is pretty interesting to you, I think you can I assume you can just find it on their website or something, or I'm assuming if you order these kind of things anywhere, you would know where to get them. But yeah, May 29th is going to be the release date. You can go ahead and pre-order if you would like. Blasphemous 2, one of those games, is really great. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the second to last thing. This is kind of going over what happened on the Microsoft podcast today. If you didn't know, Microsoft was hosting a podcast, and they're apparently going over like a lot of their future stuff that was going to be happening. So deserves a statue or something. I agree. That's why I was so excited. Of course they have a podcast. Yeah, I know, but this is like, so recently a bunch of stuff of their first party games have been, or maybe is it first party games, you guys know, are starting to, we're like getting leaked as like going over to other systems, other consoles. And they essentially were like, hey guys, we're gonna inform everybody what's going on this podcast. So today that podcast kind of came out, and they wanted to talk about it. Exclusives, not necessarily first party. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. So they essentially said there are 4 Xbox exclusive games that are coming to PS5 and Switch. So let's go ahead and let's take a look real quick. All right, it's official. Microsoft is bringing some Xbox exclusive games to PS5 and Nintendo Switch, which is pretty cool. It's part of a broader strategy shift inside Microsoft gaming business to grow games beyond just the company's Xbox console. We've made a decision that we're going to take 4 games to the other consoles. Sources familiar with Microsoft plan tell me the first 2 titles will be Hi-Fi Rush and Pentiment, followed by Sea of Thieves and Grounded. Oh, Grounded, that's pretty cool. Spencer claims that there hasn't been a change to the company doing Xbox exclusive yet. At the time, he also thinks there will be fewer console exclusives across the industry over the next decade. I probably agree with that as well. I think that is gonna be a thing that's gonna go more and more away. But we will see. Like I said, Nintendo do Nintendo. I do have a fundamental belief that over the next 5 or 10 years, exclusive games that are exclusive to one piece of hardware are going to be smaller and smaller part of the game industry. Microsoft is framing the move as just 4 games that the company can learn from, test the waters, if you will. But rumors have suggested that Microsoft's ambition for multi-platform games go much deeper. Starfield was rumored for PS5, and I reported earlier this month that Microsoft had been considering launching Indiana Jones on PS5 months after its Xbox launch. So you may even just see games go to Xbox for timed exclusivity. You know, that might be more of a thing. And so here, sorry, I gotta scroll down a little. Spencer confirms that Starfield and Indiana Jones are not part of the first 4 games, but he doesn't rule out the possibility for these titles to arrive on PS5 in the future. I don't think we should, as an industry, ever rule out a game going to any other platform. We focused on these 4 games and learning from the experience. We don't have work going on other franchises. But for anybody to stand up and say something never going to happen, I think it feels like creating more certainty in the world of gaming, where you really want to respond to what customers want and what our players and creators are looking for. Everyone I know play it on PC. Yeah, well, I guess that's like part of it, is like, if it's an Xbox exclusive, it's probably still on PC though. So not every Xbox game is suddenly going to appear on rival consoles, but Microsoft is clearly considering the potential for more in the future. Asked whether there will be more multi-platform games, especially if these 4 are successful. Let me get a little scroll here. Sorry, Coraline is on my lap right now, so my scrolling and holding is having to jump back and forth. Yeah, but we haven't seen that yet. We're obviously one of the biggest publishers on PlayStation and Nintendo today when you think about the Activision Blizzard and Bethesda lineup of games, so we know what it means to ship games on Steam, PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox. These are games that originally launched on Xbox. They were Xbox branded games, and we want to see what happens, because going and doing the development work to bring them to new platforms is real work. We want to make sure that the return makes sense. We want to make sure that the audience that's there has an appetite. Maybe they don't. Tabby on mine as well. Nice, dude. I understand that Microsoft has also previously been weighing up the idea of bringing Gears of War, Microsoft Flight Simulator, and even the next Doom game to rival platforms. Final decisions haven't been made on these games, but there's bound to be more than just 4. As the strategy evolves, it's clear that there will be some interesting decisions being made about the future of Xbox and exclusivities. Redfall, Starfield. Those sweet, sweet, beautiful games. Bethesda, renowned creator of games and also renowned responder to negative comments of said games. So why does Microsoft need to launch an Xbox? Okay. So I think that's it, right? I don't think there's anything else here specifically that talks about anything that they specifically talked about, but it does kind of sum up like that they are going to kind of be pushing some games onto some other things. And they did say specifically that they are going to continue making Xboxes, that they are looking at whatever the next Xbox is going to be, and it's going to be the biggest leap ever. Oh, you just played it wrong. Get good, noob. Todd Howard 2023. Yeah, so I think this is really cool, but I'd be interested to see how it works down the line. I'd be more surprised if they don't just kind of lean into the what's their thing, Game Pass. I think, why not bring Game Pass over to these other places where people have to pay for Game Pass, and then they have it, and then you're paying money to Microsoft anyway. To me, that seems like a no-brainer. And maybe that'll be kind of the move that they're gonna. Maybe that's the longer con, or the longer game, I guess. We'll see. All right, buddy, are you ready to get out of here? The long con, yeah. Look at him. He's so sleepy. You ready to get the fuck out? Thank you. We hung out for a long time that time, bud. Yeah, so that'd be my assumption. That would be what I would do if I was them, is try to push that, because they talked about how much. I don't know if they talked about it here, but I remember I saw something of them talking about how many people they have on Game Pass, and it's a lot. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Big oof. Damn, man, you ain't gotta do it all like that. Microsoft confirms Xbox Game Pass has 34 million fully paid subscribers. So 34 million people on Game Pass right now, which is a lot. But that's my thought, is if you have those people already there, but that means you're missing out on a couple of places that could be doing it still, which could be, I guess, Switch and PlayStation and stuff like that. Why not do it? You know, why not make that move? To me, it makes sense. And like I said, maybe that's their long con at this point, right? They also acknowledged Windows shortcoming on handheld PCs, promises to improve. I saw that. Xbox next gen console confirmed will be the largest technical leap in hardware generation. So just a couple little things that I saw that I was like, well, whatever. I'm trying to find any reason to play Halo 2 again. Oh, yeah? A Halo guy, huh? I've never played Halo, so cool. I'm sorry. I don't mean it as like a bad thing. I just don't know shit about Halo, man. I never played it. I never had an Xbox. I've never had an Xbox, so. The only time I've ever even used Xbox stuff is when I used my Xbox controller with my PC. Which I super hated the original Xbox controllers when I saw them, and I barely ever used one. But these other ones are pretty awesome. I actually don't mind them at all. I like them a lot. Very different from the PlayStation ones. Good times. Yeah, that could be like with any co-op, couch co-op game. Get a bunch of people together at a house and stuff, and local co-op stuff. That's a good time no matter what, man. Not just doesn't have to be just Halo 2, but I see what you're saying, because that's probably a game you specifically played with people, which is very cool, man. Oh man, that's how I felt about GoldenEye, man. I remember playing GoldenEye with a bunch of people back in the day. Do a little split screen gaming. That shit was good times. Why it was easy to dip out on Xbox. Yeah, very true, man. Okay, cool. This last article. Hey, whoa, easy. Nostalgia is exactly why I got addicted to COD. I can understand that though. Like I said, this last one is this is Dakar Desert Rally. So it is Thursday, and every Thursday Epic Game Store has a free game, and apparently this is the free game. This is in a minute and 30 seconds of what I'm gonna go ahead and assume is not great content, but I mean, let's take a look. Maybe you guys are gonna be really interested in this one. I don't know, maybe. Ooh, let me turn that down immediately. Ah, yes. Game redrive things. It's still going. All right, cool. I am so out. Good Christ. Sorry, I like to get the things for this, but good Christ. So if you want to play that game, it's free right now on Epic. Yeah, go ahead. It's also, I see there's a lot of conversation right now about the title of the stream. I'll go over it here in just a second, but that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the news. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We'll hang out a little bit before we get into the actual game for tonight, but that's it for the news, and I will see y'all on the other side.